YouTube video, everybody. This is interesting. I didn't never think I was gonna have to make one of these videos, but here we are. So I guess I'm doing a video about responding to a hate comment. And I will say this is by far not my first hate comment. But like most of them are very, this is gonna be a terrible thing to say, but I guess normal hate comments like, oh, you look like a freak, or whatever, you're too tall, or you look weird, like all this, you know, all the kind of stuff that goths deal with on a daily fucking basis. And I'm like, whatever, I don't care, they don't bother me, God knows I have a thick skin. So I just let them go. But this one, I found this one very interesting. I actually wrote back to this one and asked for further information. So this was on my boot unboxing video from a few weeks ago. It was the boots that Brody got me for Christmas that didn't show up until like May. So if you go back, I think it's called like Goth Boot Unboxing and Try On or something. Fairly recent video. Anyway, this guy appears underneath it and leaves this comment, which we're going to show you on the screen in a second, but I'm just going to read it to you. The original comment he left that just said, "This level of goth is disgusting." And it kind of made me smile, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, why is my level of goth apparently disgusting? Does this imply that there is a level of goth that is not disgusting? I don't know. So I wrote back and I said, can you clarify your comment? Is there a level of goth that is not disgusting? And if so, why am I disgusting while others are not? And I thought, there's no way this idiot's gonna write back, right? Like he's gonna be like, fuck you, bitch, or something if he does write back, and leave it alone. Well, surprise, the idiot writes back to me. And I'm gonna read you this. There's too many problems in this to address this as one whole thing. Like, the entire thing is so fucking problematic. I'm somewhere between laughing hysterically at how like purely idiotic this person is and being really fucking angry that there are people in the world that think like this, okay? So so it's a roller coaster of emotions. I'm just gonna read you the comment and then we're gonna address this line by line because there's a fucking lot to go through. He writes back and he says, "At Madam Absinthe, I would like to start by saying thank you for being logical and giving me a chance to explain. What I mean by disgusting is that it is not appealing or attractive. I am sure there are people, but most don't want to feel like they are about to be possessed by a demon just walking in your house. There are levels of goth that I would like to say that your style is on the extreme side. I would say that Sam from Danny Phantom is a good level of goth. Like, she has style and fights ghosts and whatnot, but she still keeps her human element, attractiveness, and appeal. Furthermore, I would say that your current style you have is disgusting because it causes an uneasy feeling and it doesn't feel welcoming. I wouldn't want to be around you. You might cast a curse or some shit. I'm pretty sure goths and witches are different, but I don't know. I think that if you tone it down by losing that mohawk and some of those weird items, you might just be okay." Can you fucking fathom the amount of like stupidity that's behind this comment? Like, every line just makes it fucking worse on worse, like exponentially. Oh my God. So we're gonna start at the beginning. Okay, I'd like to start for thanking you for being logical and giving me a chance to explain. Absolutely. I will always try to have a rational conversation with somebody before I go to the like, fuck you, because I've seen way too many internet fights that just escalate to like level 100 when it could have been talked about and, you know, taken care of in a nice and friendly way, but that very rarely happens. So, you know, there he is. And then he clarifies, what I mean by disgusting is that it is not appealing or attractive. Okay, I get that I am not appealing or attractive to everyone. I get that. But that is a rule for everyone. Your blonde girl in a bikini is not everyone's cup of tea. Your plus size curvy girl, not everyone's cup of tea. You know, any given look, regardless of the woman, is not everyone's cup of tea. Therefore, there is no woman in the whole world, or person in the whole world for that matter, that's going to be attractive to every single person. That's just not a thing, because everyone has, you know, what they find attractive and what they don't. However, this man seems to think that because I am not appealing or attractive to him personally, I am therefore disgusting, which implies worthless. So, because he does not find me attractive, I am essentially a piece of garbage, right? So first of all, fuck you for saying that. Second of all, if I am the kind of person that is not attractive to men like this, I fucking think I'm doing something right. Because I would prefer if people like this never thought about me or looked at me in any way. Because that's just garbage. Being like, well, I don't find you attractive, so therefore you're not valid. Like, that is just, the logic behind that boggles my fucking mind. I'm really fucking sick of men telling me what I should look like to be attractive to them. Guess what? I don't care. And neither do any of the other women that I have ever spoken to. How about you keep your opinions to yourself and move on with your fucking day, huh? So it says, I am sure there are people, but most don't want to feel like they are about to be possessed by a demon just walking into your house. Okay, so first of all, Buddy's playing on goth stereotypes, right? Like, I've been dealing with that for a long time. Like, ooh, do you worship the devil? Are you gonna, like, cast a spell on me? Like, that is a fucking very old, very boring goth stereotype. And anybody with even half of a brain knows that that's not a thing. Yes, there are goths that practice witchcraft. Yes, there probably are goths that are, any kind of religion, Christian, Satanist, what have you. But like, the link between you're gonna cast a spell on me because of the way you look is just stupid. It's just like, I don't even know where this person has he ever met a goth person? I would seriously doubt it. Also, when he says, I'm, just being possessed by a demon walking into your house, does this imply that he watched my apartment tour? I don't know, or is he just assuming what my house looks like? Because if he has watched my apartment tour video, if I am so disgusting, why is he watching multiples of my videos, right? Like, if he's like, no, you're crap, I don't like you, whatever, stop fucking watching. Go watch whatever makes you happy. You don't have to be here. And if you get here and you don't like what you're seeing, you can just click off and go watch something else that makes you happy. Go watch sports cars racing. Go watch kitty cat videos. Go watch blonde girls jumping on a trampoline and jiggling their boobs around. Like, whatever it is that makes you happy, I guarantee you it's on YouTube. Go watch that. Like, no one is forcing you to watch this video, right? You don't have to leave these long and negative comments about it. Okay. There are levels of goth. I would like to say your style is on the extreme side. That's debatable. I mean, there are definitely people that are, I guess, a little more casual in their style than I am. Like, not everybody's into wearing 20-pound studded jackets. But there are definitely people that I've seen that I would feel have a more extreme style than I do, which is fine. Like, everyone has their own sense of style, and that's neither here nor there. So I guess maybe I'm extreme for what he's seen, but I wouldn't say that that's true, like, overall as a statement. I would like to say that Sam from Danny Phantom is a good level of goth. Like, she has style and fights ghosts, but she still keeps her human element, attractiveness, and appeal. Okay, so I'm gonna be straight up and tell you that I didn't know who Sam or Danny Phantom was. So I Googled it. And what I found out is that she is a fucking 14-year-old girl, okay? That is the main bullet point of this. This man is fucking sexualizing a child. That's, my main comment on this. Maybe he's a young teenager, maybe. I suspect not. But anyway, that is not okay. Like, do not sexualize 14-year-olds. That's fucking creepy. Second of all, when I looked up this Sam from Danny Phantom, her outfit was basically like a cropped black tank top, a little skirt, and purple tights. And it kind of looked like, I don't know that many grown-up set in their style goths that look like that. I would say that's more a style when you're a baby bat and you kind of don't really know how to dress yourself and you're just getting a feel for like how things go together, and you don't have access to get like really cool like DIY clothes. You're probably picking stuff up from like thrift stores and putting it together. That's what I did when I was 14, right? So that makes sense. The way she looks makes sense because she's fucking 14. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but that's gross, okay? So maybe this dude is just into thinking that like 14-year-olds are attractive and like, grown-up women aren't his jam. I don't know, but that's fucking creepy, and dude's clearly like a pervert. In a bad way. In a bad way. But she is attractive. She remains human and keeps her attractiveness and appeal. I don't really know why all these people think that I am not human. I get this comment a lot, like, you look like a Cenobite, you're whatever. Like, I don't know why I don't come across as like a human being, but a lot of the time when I go on Omegle, I get like, are you a robot? Are you an alien? Like, why do you look like that? I don't know if it's just the hair or what brings that comment on from people, but it's a little bit weird. And I've had it from more than this guy. Okay. Furthermore, I would say that the current style you have is disgusting. Again, he repeats disgusting so that I know that he's still talking about why I'm disgusting, right? Okay. I would say the current style you have is disgusting because it causes an uneasy feeling and doesn't feel welcoming. I wouldn't want to be around you because you might cast a curse or some shit. So I'm definitely doing it right. If this fucking idiot doesn't want to be around me, I'm absolutely definitely doing something right. But that's, again, that's a you problem. If you don't feel like I am welcoming and approachable, that's fucking on you. That's your head goblins. Anyone who has spoken to me in real life, like approached me that doesn't know me, I'm actually very approachable and very like personable and friendly, surprisingly. I know like the Death Hawk, whatever, makes people think I'm scary or whatever, but like really honestly, quite a nice person in real life. So if Buddy doesn't feel like I'm welcoming, then that's fucking his problem. Try talking to me before you make assumptions, eh, dipshit? Or you might cast a curse or some shit. So we already talked about that he thinks that like all goths are gonna like get, possess him with demons and cast curses and like, it's tiring. That logic is so fucking tiring to me. Anyways, back to the comment. I am pretty sure goths and witches are different, but I don't know. That's fair, you don't know, but maybe you should fucking educate yourself before you open your mouth and make dumb comments on the internet, eh? Like, I'm a big fan of being like, if I don't know something, I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't have a lot of information on this subject, and try to like educate myself or ask someone who knows something more about it before I like run my mouth, right? Because I mean, all this does is make you sound like a fucking idiot. Well, because you are, that makes sense, but. All right, last line. I think that if you tone it down by losing that mohawk and some of those weird ass items, I think that means weird ass items, you might be okay. Okay, so if I just change my entire appearance for this guy, shave my mohawk, probably get rid of the studded jacket, maybe put on a cropped black tank top and a little skirt and purple tights, then I might be valid and this guy might find me attractive, but only if he can pretend that I'm fucking 14 years old, apparently. Like, does this not boggle your mind? Like, you might be okay if you just change your entire appearance to suit what I think is attractive. Then you will not be disgusting. Like, I can't even, I'm having trouble like formulating words for how fucking stupid this man is. Like, I would like to hear from the women and the men out there if you've ever been objectified, if you've ever had anything this level of stupid said to you, I would like to hear about it. Because the funny thing is, whenever I pose in some things I've created, like a couple years ago I made myself a red leather lingerie set for Brody's birthday, and I wore it on camera. I was like, look, I made this lingerie set, I'm so proud of it. A similar thing happened. Some fucking idiot man wrote on there and was like, ooh, like, you don't look feminine at all because of your mohawk. Like, you should wear your hair a different way when you model this. I'm like, how about you don't fucking tell me how I should look or what I should be doing? How about when you wear that lingerie set, you can choose how you wear your hair with it. How about that? You do things that suit you, and I'll do things that suit me, and we'll leave each other the fuck alone and be respectful about it. Is that super hard to do? It shouldn't be. That's how I treat other people, but like, apparently certain men in the world think that you should just conform to whatever their feminine ideal is, even if it's 14-year-old girls. And then you might be okay, and they might find you valid. Like, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm not really a huge, like, outspoken feminist because I just try to, like, live it, you know what I mean? Do what I want, be who I'm gonna be, strong woman, all these things. I don't have to talk about it because I just am that, right? But, like, people like this piss me the fuck off and show me why it's necessary for like girls that might not be as strong as this. If I wasn't as strong of a person as I am, this could be really hurtful, right? For someone who's like not as established in the way they look, or maybe it was a hard time for them to like get a mohawk and they're feeling really like, self-conscious about a choice they've just made for their hair or something. Like, that could be really upsetting and damaging to somebody that wasn't me. Like, to me, I just find it hysterical and really angering. But keep your fucking comments to yourself. That's the point of this video. If you do not like something, you absolutely have the choice to stop watching it and go somewhere else. You don't need to leave negative comments, right? And the internet is a weird place, because if you were walking down the street, like if I was just walking down the road and this guy was walking down the road the other way, he probably wouldn't have said anything. He probably would have thought in his head, like, wow, I don't think that girl is very attractive or whatever, and he would have kept going. But like, you don't stop people on the street and go, hey, this level of goth is disgusting. You just keep going, right? So maybe you should treat the internet the same way. Try to remember that there is a real human being on the other end of these comments, and the things that you say are going to affect them, right? So just don't. Just don't think, maybe that's not for me, and keep going. That's all there is to it. So there you go, my long rambling rant about what a fucking idiot this guy is. But what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, internet? I can't deal with this level of stupidity. It's insane. So I hope you liked this video. Tell me what you thought of this idiot's comment, please, below. And let me know any comments that you've received in the same vein below if you've had anything. I'd like to hear other people's experiences on this matter. And I think that's it. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you think this guy is an absolute fucking moron. Please subscribe to my channel if you think this guy is an absolute fucking moron. If you want to buy me a Ko-fi, you can. It's ko-fi.com/Absinthe. If you want to follow me on any of the social medias, I have all of them. We're going to link them all below. And yeah, I think that's it. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media, buy me a Ko-fi if you want to. I hope you're having a lovely day, everyone out there in internet land. Don't let morons like this ruin your day. And I will see you around for my next YouTube video, which I super hope will not be another hate comment.